Toronto's starting lineup. They've got MP. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Quickly in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sochan and Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at small forward. Well, Richard, very early going in the NBA calendar. Think back to your rookie season. What were some of your first impressions?
Oh, my rookie year was a whirlwind. We were picked to finish last in the Eastern Conference. We got going from the start, and we were #1 all the way into the NBA Finals. So for me, my rookie year, it was pretty much just a blur.
Jones against Quickly. Here's Sochan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. Maybe the first thing people notice about Sochan, his hairstyle.
Yeah, it can be pretty eye-catching there, B.A. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
Now here's Barrett. And MP throws it down.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Vassell passes to Sochan. Jones' shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Barrett against Johnson. Pass to Payne. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Payne. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Payne's got 5 now.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Payne, first personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Jones. In his last outing with 12 points. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson.
Great work from Barrett on defense. Trying to do everything he can to alter the shot.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Vassell. Quickly with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Tipped. Here's Sochan. Here's Vassell. Rebound by Olynyk. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And the layup is good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Toronto calls time here. And going against San Antonio. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Barnes goes in. Good D by Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
San Antonio ball.
Clock at 6. Here's Jones. No good off the back of the rim.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Barrett can't hit.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Keldon Johnson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the third overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add one or two things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Now here's Quickly. Still no points. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Johnson. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And here's Payne outside. And again, Toronto, no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Raptors.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Spurs 33. The Raptors 37.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So for Toronto right now, we've got R.J. Barrett. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barnes in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Barnes against Vassell. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Outside Payne. Pass to Olynyk. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. The Raptors with a lead. And here's Payne outside. And the Raptors another 3.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
To the paint, looking to win the run, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
Inside, and it's rejected. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Barrett passes to Payne. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne against Vassell. A step-back shot. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Sohan, rejected by Barnes. quickly against Vassell. And with players like Moran and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me. They have no answer defensively inside.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
And since entering the league as a second-round pick, Trey Jones has shown tremendous growth, Richard.
He is a playmaker who really knows how to take care of the ball. Already a solid mid-range shooter and continues to work on his three-point shot.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdle's checked in for Olynyk. Nora comes in for Scotty Barnes. Brown, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Quickly. Tipped away. Outside Payne. Jumps up. And MP throws it down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And a lot of NBA players and former...
Substitution on the court.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Back to Payne. Launches it. He buries it from three. Payne's got 26 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And there's Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Jones, the pass to Branham. Back to Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Knocked loose. Barnes passes to Payne. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 19. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Payne outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. That's 29 for him.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by Payne, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Jones. And to even things out for free agents from year to year, the league now has something called cap smoothing.
In the past, free agents in a year with a big cap spike would get a lot more money than free agents in the other years. This is an attempt to even it out so we don't have the same thing happen back in 2017.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. They're down by 22. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Quickly. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sohan from 17. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Dick, the pass to Payne. Outside Barnes. And here's Payne. This one for 3. The shot won't fall.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Rejected by Barnes. Toronto's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And here's Payne outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Branham. They get it back. Over to the left wing. Pass to Osman. To the wing, right side. Here's Branham. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you.
Great win tonight. You were on fire out there. What did you see in the defense that allowed you to have so much success?
Man, I feel like there's no one in the league that can guard me one-on-one. Like, no one. If they're going to leave someone out there by himself to check me, that's going to happen every night.
So you're saying they need to bring help?
They better. Listen, of course, if they do, I'm going to just find my teammates, and hopefully they'll be ready to knock down some open looks.
You certainly didn't have any problem with that tonight.
Come on.
Cause you see me up. Hate when they see me smile, love to see me pout. Always putting out their hands, so I'm in and out. I kick this, I flip this, I turn up on the tryna diss this, I get them out my town and now my district, I always been the one, feel like a misfit, I ain't doing no more favors. I ain't doing no more favors. Talk from the side and you in danger. Vapors, I kick this, I flip this, my good, my wrist lit. Every time I come around, you think it's Christmas. But if you ain't gon' be down, then get sides to me. But I ain't no Gemini. It's two sides to it, baby. You gon' ride or die. Was a mother in my past, but see this my other life. Better hurry with that yapping, money on the other line. I got too much sauce, it go drip, 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 Chris looking water, wanna sip, sip, I'm cutting out the favors, need to chip, chip, I ain't doing no more favors. I ain't doing no more favors. Talk from the side and you in danger. Vapors, I kick this, I flip this, my good, my wrist lit. Every time I come around, you think it's Christmas. But if you ain't gon' be down, then
Ayy, summertime, I got bands, ayy. Benjamin and me best friends, ayy. Swerving the I'm tired of shorties that hate when they not on the ground. Whoa. Oh my god, Warren, like, hello, I'm back on my don't sugarcoat, baby. I still want the cool to be navy or cream color cocoa like.
Splash!
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's ball. Let's do this. Focus! Focus! Yeah! It's time to play now.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You could do better than that. Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Right there. You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today.
Get the boards in. I got ball. Give me that.
That looks good right there. Shot! Get it! Give me that!
Again.
Turn it up! Come on, game time!
Hey, hit me up. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Come around! Got this, don't worry.
Let's go.
There you go! That's all day! Keep shooting that, man! No!
Just like that. Let's get started, man.
Keep shooting!
Keep it going.
That's all day! Hey,
One more. Now we're rolling.
Let's go, gear up, we good.
See you later.
We have had so much fun on 2K24, and the fun will continue all summer long. Make sure to look out for us out there on the court.
Yes, and thanks to all of you for being a part of the 2K TV community and making this season the best yet. Let's do it again. We'll see you in 2K25. 2K TV Season 11 will go live at launch, and we've already got great things in the works for you.
Oh yeah, we've been talking to some of the devs and are really excited to tell you all about 2K25. But we can't just do that yet. Can't just do that.
Let's meet the starting lineup. At shooting guard, introducing at the
Welcome, everyone. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Scotty Barnes is out there with Pirtle. Then it's Payne. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin. And that means teams still trying to establish an identity, as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I feel like Toronto, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate, frustrated with their level of play thus far. But they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Payne. Doncic outside. Payne grabs the board. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Let's remember, Luke is 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Passes it to Trent. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Green. Stolen by Washington. Green against Trent. Green, the pass to Doncic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Barrett. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Payne looking around. Barrett kicks to Payne. Off target from outside. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Hey, coming to this one, having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
So, timeout called here.
Substitution on the court.
The 3 from MP. Good on the 3-point shot.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Payne out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Barnes. And at the 4 slot.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Payne can't hit.
Well, you got to think better of that next time. He had little to no chance of conversion.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 6. He kicks to Payne. Another miss by MP.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Doncic against MP. Shoots the 3.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
From past the arc. Another miss by MP.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Olynyk up top. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, for the Olynyks, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was the coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Here's Lively. Hasn't made one yet. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Boucher finds Barnes over Green, and the Raptors miss again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Doncic throws it down.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Pass to Barnes. Up to Payne. It's up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Substitution
and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top, up by
47. The Raptors, 44.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first pass. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. A 3-pointer is right on target.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Second team foul.
The 3 for Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They like the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Doncic passes to Lively. Down low. It's stolen by Barrett. The pass to Payne. Fires the 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic with it. Picked up by Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Barrett. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
MP against Doncic.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Payne. Scotty Barnes is out there with Pirtle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard. The 3 from MP. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Barnes dishes to Payne. Shot clock reset for Toronto. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
For the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Look at the score, high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Irving against Trent. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 21.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Mavericks all time here.
Timeout charge.